with a certificate. It's very important for CV and for your future, for your career. We never know where you can end up in this world. Okay, so I'm sharing my screen, it's fine. So this is your course in NetAcad, the online system. Let me check something here. Yeah, all good. Okay, so last time we did chapter 7, I think. Chapter 7. Yeah. Where did someone want to log in? Want to log in, okay. So we started with chapter 1, 2, 3, 4. So it was about PC engineering. Know your device component, your PC component. Then chapter 5, 6, it's about networking. Know a bit of networking like IP addresses, MAC address, and all this stuff. And we did check also last week, chapter 7, laptops and other mobile devices. So today we'll do a short chapter called printers. It's something that we know already. So before that, let me check your chapter exams, who is doing and who is not doing. It's very important to finish all of them for the system to generate your certificate. Yeah, it's here. Normally, you should have done until chapter 6. Even let me check chapter 7 that we did last week. Only one person did. Yeah, so please, guys, please do your. It's very important for the system. Because you see here, for example, you need to do your final exam here. Then you need to do the end of course survey. And here, if you finish all your chapter exams, you see, it will be marked as complete. So if all these 3 are green, then the system will issue your certificate, will generate your certificate. But if you don't do all your chapter exams and you don't do all this, it's not difficult. It's open. You can do it many times. There is no problem for that. If I take, for example, you see, if this student has done everything until chapter, see, that's good. That's very good. Chapter 1, 2, 3, 4, until chapter. So it's very important. So before our final exam, I will get 1 week free to prepare your final exam. So where to find your final exam? You'll find it at the end. I will activate at the end of the course. So all of these chapters, exams should be done. And at the end, you need to do the end of course survey. Then this is the final exam. So the final exam is like the chapter exams, the quiz that will cover chapter 1 to 14. So if you study on a daily basis, at least 1 hour per day, it's fine. You study, you do your chapter exams. It's very important. You can maybe work in a wholesale and a retail, and if your manager sees that maybe you have some IT skills, you can get a promotion to say, okay, you know what, you know retails and anything, but because you also have IT skills, we promote you to that department with more salary. So it's very important. This course is extremely important. So chapter 8 is a short one. It's about printers. What we need to know here, we have, let's say, 3 types of printers. We have a cloud printer. It means wherever you are in this world, you can print. You have network printer. We also have Wi-Fi printers and cordless normal printer, the Dex printer. So let's check what is in here. Let's check together. So always, when you open your chapter, read properly the introduction. It's very important. It will guide you why you should study this chapter and what you're going to learn. You see here, for example, it is important not to only learn about the different type of printers and the component, but also to build. For example, you should be able to replace the cartridges of your printer. Or if someone calls you, hi sir, sorry, I cannot print. You should be able to troubleshoot. If I go to YouTube, for example, and I type remove paper jam printer, so from time to time you'll see that. So it depends on your printer model. Can be HP or Ricoh or what. So Canon. You must specify your printer type and you see. And also we also do some research. No one is born a medical doctor. So if you're stuck, just go to YouTube to see, for example, how to fix such issue. For example, if you want to remove to replace uh, a Ricoh print, replace Ricoh printer cartridge. If you don't know how to, come to YouTube quickly, and you'll see that it's very quick. You see, replacing. You see, it's good to do some research. If you don't know the correct way, you can break it. You see. So look the way this guy is doing. You see. You see. If you don't know these steps, you'll break everything. So rather be cautious. You see. You see. You see. Yeah. You see why we need to sometimes do some research is because each manufacturer has its own way of doing things. You see, and after you get used to it, if in your company it's Rico, then you'll start getting used to it. If it's HP, if I go to HP printer, mm, you can also specify your printer model to make sure that what you're doing is exactly what to be done, because each printer has its own way. You see, so as a technician, IT technician, you should be able to replace cartridges. If it is paper jam, how to remove, and also other issues. Sometimes we learn by practicing in a company. You don't know how to, you don't know to do something, Google it quickly, go to AI, go to YouTube, get the knowledge, document it, and this is how we get experience. This is how we get experience. So the introduction, very important to read. Then some printer features. So here we have different type of printers, like here, inkjet, the inkjet printers. You buy the cartridges for that. You also have this type of printer. We don't use it anymore. Then we also have 3D printers. If you don't know, you want more, you come here. 3D printer. You do some research, you document yourself. You see how a 3D printer works. Okay, let's check. See. Yeah, so if you want to learn more about 3D printers, so we have inkjet printer, impact, 3D cell. This one is mostly uh, for the shops. If you go to the mall and supermarket, yeah, you could see these things there. Who want to log on? No. And we have laser. That's the most popular laser printer. We can have color. We can have. Do you have Amazon at in Namibia? Amazon Namibia. No, you don't have. We have here in South Africa. We have yeah. So if you need something, you just order from online, and maximum 2 3 days, you get what you want. That's it. Printer. Yeah, you get a lot of type of printers. You can select by brand. Canon, HP. You can also filter per cost, or price. So it's up to you. You order. You see here for this one. If I order now, I'll get it tomorrow. Desk checked. You see. So it's a very so the most popular is laser etching. The laser printer, it's more cheaper. Okay, here there is nothing special to know. So when you purchase a printer, it comes with a warranty, maybe 2 years, 3 years, or 1 year. It's up to, it depends on your budget. Okay, we feed this one, we all printed something one day. You put your paper, you print. There is nothing special here. So now, if you want to print or to scan, so we also have something MFP, multifunction printer, where we can do Wi-Fi. You can do how do you call it? You can scan, you can print, you can scan to email, you see here. You can scan to email, or you can scan to a folder, or you can even scan to a cloud. You can scan and it will go to your Google Drive or Apple. So we have different type of printers. We have desk printer, desk printer, desk printer. 1 second. 1 second, I'm checking something. We are doing chapter 8. Do you know? Okay, in the meantime, I'm checking something. You can in the meantime read this one. I'm checking. Yeah, so I'll be back in 1 minute. In the meantime, you can read this one. Time. In networking, working printer. Please can you can do. Okay. So we have different type of printers. We have the desk one. I want a good picture for you. A desk printer to laptop, for example. Page. Yeah, this one, for example. So you have your laptop and you have your printer, and you connect both with a printer cable. A printer cable. If I come here and I type printer cable, yeah, this is an example of printer cable. You plug this one, the USB at your PC, and the other one into the printer. One goes to your PC and the other one goes to your printer. Yeah, so we have this one, the desk printer, and we also have a network printer. Desk, we have also network printer. Network printer. So network printer, it's one printer in your company, only one, and everyone can go and print there. Network printer, company. So instead of everyone gets a desk printer, let's say you are 100 employees, you cannot buy 100 printers for everyone. No, you buy only one single printer, and everyone will print from there. You see this guy, for example. So you buy it, you do the configuration. Now everyone will go there to print. It's a big one, it's not a small one. So desk printer, network printer, and also we have cloud printer and 3D and other stuff. So when it comes to network printer in a company, we have some services. You can scan to the cloud, scan to folder, or scan to email. You can scan to email. Okay, now you can use this one to check. So after reading everything on top here, you can practice your knowledge with these things. So how to connect a network printer, you see, because it's a network printer, you connect to a network. So you use a network cable and you connect to it so that anyone in the company can get access to it. So this printer will get a IP address. So, and how to set up, you come here, you tap printer and scanners, or add printer, it's fine. Listen, let me add in your question. I'm preparing also some questions. Yeah, so when you add a printer, you add a device. Then if you say add a device, the system will check if in your network you have a network printer that is set up. If there is none, then we say you must manually add anyone. Then you click on it. Then you're going to ask you some questions. I'll send you a video, a YouTube video. We'll try to explain a bit how to do. We do a demo, yeah, how to set up. You can install a printer with an IP address if it's a network printer, or if you want a Bluetooth or wireless printer. Or so I'll send you a short video where we do a demo for that. But this is where you can. So you go in the search box, you type a printer, and you can type printer and scanners, and add a device. So it now, what else you should know? So printer types, you have network printer. In the old days, to connect a PC to a printer we use in the old days. Now, in the old days, now where are we? So it's good to know because maybe you're working in a company and we are using old system, old printers. If it's old printers, then you'll see all this type of ports and cables. So it's very important to know a bit. So nowadays, this is what we use. A USB base, you connect back to your PC, the USB port, and the other one goes to a printer. This one is a network printer to be connected to the network. Like here, for example. So let's say you have such network. You have PCs. All the PCs are connected to a switch. The switch is connected to a router. Now the router will allow you to go to internet. So where are you going to put your printer? You go down here. Where is it? This one. The printer is here. You see, this is a printer. Your printer is here, and if it's a network printer, you connect your network cable and you plug to the switch. You see. Now this net printer should be configured. Network printer. You should configure with an IP address, like a cell phone number, so that if you want to print, you call that number. You see, 192.168.12.90, for example. You see. So it means if these two laptops we want to print, when you install the printer, when you install the printer, you need to add this IP address somewhere, so that if you want to print, he will know this IP and your data will come here to be printed. So for example, here, if I type, you see, add a device or a printer, you see, it's checking if I have a network printer, but I don't have, then it will ask you install manually. You click here and you see add a printer by using IP address. If you click next, now you add the IP address of this printer. You see, now you add this IP address so that when you want to print, it will come here. One sec, please. Oh, who is that? So who's trying to call? Yeah, so you see, this is how it is. So if this PC want to print, when you install the printer in the PC, when you install, somewhere it will ask you, what is the IP address or what is the cell phone number? In case if I want to print, I go to that IP address, you see. Then you enter the IP address. Then anything you want to print will go to the printer, you see. Yeah, so this is how it is. If you want to print. So do you have any questions so far? Any questions? Any questions? Any questions? No. Okay. So we continue. The printer, let me come down here. Let me refresh. One sec. Okay, so as I said, when you have a chapter, always read the introduction. It's very important. Then we did some printer features. We did some different type of printer, the inkjet, impact, 3D, laser. We also have DeX printer and also network printer. So all these you can just read, not too much important. And when you have a network printer, we have some services. You can print with cloud. You can print your Google Drive or Apple iCloud. You can print to you can scan to cloud, scan to folder and scan to email. When you have a MFP, multifunction printer, MFP printer, MFP stands for multi-function printer. It means you can fax, you can scan, you can print, you can, whatever you want to do, according to the features of the printer, you can do that. Yeah, so you see here, the MFP combines printing, scanning, copying, faxing. So there are a lot of things we can do with MFP. We also have different type of cartridges. We have inkjet and also laser. Let me ask you a question here. Um, uh, five. What type of cartridges, I'm also writing some questions, so I'll post it shortly. Uh, what types of cartridges, you know. What is MFP printer? Yeah, we continue with some connections with on the network, serial. So it depends on the type of printer, the company you're working for. Then you can also check your knowledge here. You read. I'm doing yeah, I'm just doing a demo. You click, you submit. Then you click on show correct answer, and this is the correct answer. So it's very important to know all this because one day someone can call you to fix a printer. So, okay, now we go to printer types and connections. We have inkjet printer. You buy some cartridges and you put it in. We have different types. It depends on the type of printer you have, the model. This is straightforward. Laser printer. So before you buy, we'll specify. You can specify what type of printer you want. Mm, I'm checking. No. Yeah, so you see here, printer technology. You have laser printer, thermal, inkjet. So it depends on what you want and also your budget. So you can filter. It's on your right side. Or do you also want a printer with Wi-Fi? If you click on it, the system will filter. So laser printer, you buy the cartridge, toner cartridge. Uh, I saw a message, but I don't see. 1 second, I'm checking something. Cartridge. And, okay, this one is not so much important. You can also check your. 1 second, I'm checking something in the message here. I'm checking a message in my WhatsApp. Um, um, 1 second, I'm checking. One second, I'm checking something. I see the message, but I cannot see on my WhatsApp. Mhm. Okay. So a quick recap before we continue. So we say that for our training, the Cisco IT Essentials, it's also an international course. Anywhere you go, you can get employed with that certificate. Maybe we might not take you for wholesale and retail, but if you show them that you know IT essentials, you can also get hired to help people with IT stuff. So the first four chapters we started with, chapter 1, 2, 3, 4, it was about PC engineering, know your PC component. Then we also did a bit of networking, chapter 5 and 6, IP addresses, the different component in the network, like here, the end devices, anything related to laptops, printers, we call them end devices. We did check network cables, intermediary devices, and also IP addresses. Then last week we did check laptops and other mobile devices. And for today is about printers. So we have different type of printers. I'll send you some questions, and we'll be using them to. So as usual, when you start a chapter, please read properly the introduction. It's very, very important. And also at the end of a chapter, you have a summary. Also very important, not to be missed. Even if you don't want to read the whole chapter, focus at least on introduction and the summary. And also you can do some quiz that will help you. Different type of printers, and we did see Inkjet, Impact. If you click on them, you'll see some pictures. So old ones, 3D printers. If you don't know, you want more info, you go to YouTube, you tap what you want, 3D printers, you'll get some short, nice videos there. And also, a IT technician might always do some research and document your findings. Anything you find, uh, you document it. After that, we did see, okay, this one at the shops in the malls and laser printers. Maybe if you forgot one, Dex printer. Dex printer. When you buy a printer, we have a warranty, can be 1 year, 2 years. It depends on your budget. And when you print, if you're using a network printer, you can get some services like scan to cloud, scan to folder, scan to email, and also scan to PC. And you also see that we have MFP printers, multifunction printers, combined printing, scanning, copying, and faxing, and other stuff. Uh, this is an example of DeX printer. You have your laptop, your printer, you connect them with a printer cable. A printer cable. So this one is a DeX printer. We also have a network printer. So instead of, if you have 100 employees, instead of buying 100, printers. You buy only one big one, a MFP. You do the setup, and everyone will print here. This is an example. If you have your PCs, all your PCs are connected to a switch to router, and the router will allow you to go to internet. So this is where your printer is, a network printer. You link it with a network cable to join the network. You set up an IP address, and all these PCs will get that IP address if they want to print. You come down here, you tap a printer, print a scanner, you click on it, then you click on add printer, then it will display it. If it's a HP printer, it will HP printer. If it's a Canon, it will show. If it doesn't display, you can add manually. You can add an IP address. If it's a network printer, you can add the network printer. I'll send you a video for that. Okay, we continue. This one was a quick recap. It's good to do the quiz. How to connect to a printer? You can get a wireless printer. When you install, you go to your cell phone, you download the printer you install, then you can, from your phone, you can communicate with your printer. You can get a Wi-Fi printer. You can go to here, always do some research, Wi-Fi printer. And yeah, you can check some videos. It depends on the model of printer you want to get. Like here, if I want to buy a printer, a Wi-Fi printer, when it comes to connectivity, you can select Wi-Fi. It means these printers will come with Wi-Fi features. You can get a network printer, this one, and also DeX printer, and you connect it to your PC. It's good to do this also, as you know. Then inkjet. After that, we have printer. Ink jet cartridge. Now let me go to here. Ink jet cartridge. So if you have such printers, you can buy these cartridges to replace. If you want to replace, these are some cartridges you buy to replace. You can also get a laser printer. You can also buy this one to replace them. It depends on the model of your printer. If the black ink is finished, it's going to notify you. Then you can come, you buy, and you replace. So when you buy, make sure that each toner has a code. For example, this one. It means if you buy this code, it can fit. If you buy something else, it won't fit. So be careful when you replace cartridges or or inkjets. Okay, laser printer, it's fine. You can read, nothing special. Okay, this one you can skip. Now the process, we just read to get an idea. It's not important. What's happening in the background, it's complicated. But at least I'm just read to get an idea, and that's all. Not spend too much time here. Then you can check your understanding with anything related to laser printing process. These ones, nothing special. The two most important are laser printer and ink and Dex printer. That's all. Anything else? But for you guys, you might work in a shop. I don't know, but you'll get used to this. There is something you don't know. Go to YouTube, do some research. No one is born a pilot. We'll all go for training for that. We do some research. Then virtual printers. Yeah, a virtual printer, for example. Print to a file, print to PDF, especially this one, print to PDF printer. You can see here, print to Microsoft PDF. So it's not a physical printer, it's a logical printer. So if you print your file, it will be in a PDF file, in a PDF format. For example, I'm here, and I go to File, and I go to Print. And if I click here, I can select the type of printer, which one I want. Because me, I don't have a printer. I have a logical printer, print to PDF. So when I print it, it will become a PDF file. You see? So I give you can give a name like test. So it means I did print this document, not to a physical printer, but yeah. You see, now it comes as a PDF. So yeah, we can call them virtual printers, but not physical stuff. But okay, anyway, cloud printing, very important. You can print from your cell phones and anywhere in the world. What does it mean? On your phone, you download the printer type, you set up the IP address. You can be, let's say, in your village, and if you click print, it will print at your office where the printer is. Let's say you're on holiday in Hawaii or in US. Hi, Mr. Jeffet, please, I didn't receive my certificate. Can you please issue? So he doesn't need to travel back to Namibia. No. From where he is in US, he take his phone, he select the printer and say print. And say, okay, go to the printer in the maybe staff room, collect there. So it's very powerful nowadays. So you can print to a remote printer. So the printer could be at any location. You can also use this quiz to check your knowledge. 3D printers. I never use it. I don't know how it is, but anyway, you can do some research. You could do YouTube. We'll do some demo there for you. Yeah. How to install it, what I did explain. I'll send you a video as a demo how to install a printer. It's straightforward. Sometimes it comes with a DVD. Then you click next, it prints. Or you can download from the manufacturer website and install. There is nothing special. I'll send you a video for that also. When you have a network printer, you can share it so that anyone can print. Yeah, so this one also, I'll send you a video for that. Or we do a demo how to do that. When you have a printer, it's good to make sure it works properly. You must clean at least once a month, check the cartridges, if it's finished or not, check if there is paper jam or something like that. So it's very important to do the maintenance. You must follow the vendor guidelines or what. Yeah, so normally that's all for this chapter. We have a video here, how to replace a cartridge, how to clean, how to remove paper jam. It's a nice video that you can also check. We also have a video here, video demonstration, laser printer preventive maintenance, to go to check. Okay, thermal printer, how to remove. I don't know this one. Yeah, so you don't need to focus on everything. I'll send you the questions. So the question for revision, you can, yeah, that's the most important. Anything else, and you can watch the videos, and it's fine. .3D printing, some videos around. Yeah, so normally that's all for this chapter. Then at the end, you have a nice summary. What did you learn about this chapter? And you have a quiz. You have a quiz, you can do it many times. Okay, that's all for this chapter, chapter 8. I'll send you the question to help you to focus on what you need to know the most. I'll send you one. Any questions, general questions, anything you want to know or you didn't understand or something? Okay, no questions. So if there is no questions, then thank you for today. This afternoon, I'll send you the recording. Yeah, so that if you want to check again, then feel free to do so. Anytime you study, you have issues or questions, feel free to contact me. I'll help you. Also, please don't forget to do your chapter exams. Very important. You need to do all the exams for the system to issue your 2 certificate. You have, I think, 14. Yeah, so please do them. It's very important. If you want, you can skip the checkpoint exams, but the normal exams, please do them. Very important. You must, how to get your certificate, finish all your chapter exams, number 1. Number 2, you must pass the final exam. If you pass these 2, pass is 70%, 70. If you pass 70, then the system will will generate your certificate. Okay, thank you so much for today. I wish you have a good day, good week. Study well, do your chapter exams, and next time, next week Tuesday, we'll do chapter 9, virtualization and cloud computing. Very important also. Okay, thank you so much, guys. Have a good day, have a good week, and we meet again next weekend. Thank you so much.